see how that kind of adds up. Right, so here we are in Helston on Boating Lake. So I'm on the Ninebot One E, and I'm just setting up the camera a bit now. So that would be kind of a good angle. Turn it more that way, more that way. Let's try that. See, the problem is to find the right, so that's pretty much level, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That would put me about there. I think that's close. Let's have a... Right, shall we try that? Let's try that. Right, so on the Ninebot One E. There we go. Right. So I've been riding on the Kingsong quite a lot recently. So I'm out of practice on the Ninebot, but I'm using a selfie stick. Through the gap. So like I said, I've been riding the Kingsong. So there we are. Yeah, that's better. So it's the first time I've used the stabilising kit with the Gopro on the long selfie stick. Right?
Hiya.
Right. So yeah. So I've got a lavalier mic, so my audio should be a bit better. That's the idea anyway. So going out towards Penrose and Low Bar, this EUC, the Ninebot One E, just rides so much different from the Kingsong. And like I say, I've been riding the Kingsong so much recently that I have to get back into this really nimble machine. So playing around a little bit here, just getting the feeling back for it, because it's so much more agile. So anyway, but I'm happy. So really, coming out today is just to practice using this. Whoa, that was a bit unstable, Robin. Yeah, like I say, out of practice. Robin, let's just go a bit more steady. So yeah, the weight of the GoPro on the selfie stick is heavier than the counterbalance I've got behind, so I can feel it on my wrist. But there's only so much. It's only so much weight I've got, so just slow it right down a minute. That's good. I mean, balancing with a large selfie stick in your hand is it causes another dynamic, I guess. Hi, only one wheel. So there you go. That was good. So I'm not doing much, we're just going along here. The idea is to capture some footage. We're not going very fast, but nothing to prove. Much more agile. This, you know, how do I say, having ridden the King Song for a bit, the Ninebot just is so light under your feet. I mean, it responds to everything. So it's a different baby altogether. I've pumped up the tyre really hard. I think it's up around 45 psi. But it's ever so peaceful down here. All the trees just take away any hint of wind, and you hear the birds. And I've been practicing on the Ninebot to go backwards, although I'm not inclined to try it at the moment. Oh, yeah. See, that steering is so. I mean, it's okay to steer like that when you're going really slow. If you try and go a bit faster, you can get really squirrely. So, yeah. So camera over. This selfie stick is actually throwing my balance. It's got a momentum of its own, and of course it takes your concentration as well, and the weight on the front of your wrist, because you're constantly pitching it up, because I haven't got enough weight and counterbalance. Even though I have got a counterbalance on it, it's not sufficient against the weight of the it's not sufficient against the weight of the stabilising thing as well. But yeah, it definitely. Let's go. Let's try it out this way. Oh dear me! All over the place. Hello. Right.
What is that?
It's a unicycle. Well, this is easier, allegedly. Right, so it's okay. I'm not going to try a tight turn because I would normally, but because I've got the selfie stick and it's definitely throwing my balance a bit. So what we'll do is we'll just pull up by the thing here, and then we'll turn around and we'll make our way back. There we go. But yeah, interesting experiment. We'll try the other hand. We've done one hand, let's try the other. Probably won't make any difference. And I'm gonna need to turn that a bit that way. Okay, that's cool. So This selfie stick is completely throwing me, isn't it funny? And it's because of the weight of the thing, I think. It's because of the weight of the thing. But so now I've got the selfie stick in my left hand, and I'm holding the stick so the camera isn't quite as far from me as when I came down, because it makes it a little bit more stable in my hand. Means the weight isn't quite as far forward. So I've shuffled it a little bit. Yeah. So here we are. Yeah, so the Ninebot One E, I really like it. It's a lovely machine to ride. It's oops, sorry, that's all right. No, it's all part of the.
I think you're on YouTube.
Yeah, well, here comes another one. Yeah, so I'm getting comments from passerbys. It's quite. I very often people make comments as they ride past them, because in Cornwall at least these things are quite rare. Oh, that's. Yeah, I'm getting more stable on this now. The reason I was getting a bit flaky before is the King song setting me wrong. The feel of the unicycle, and I mean most of the responses to riding a unicycle automatic. So to learn on another machine, it's going to be a different feel. Can throw you. Hello, back again. I'll get there first. Allegedly. Right. So yeah. So let's go right down. Well, what happened there is the cable hooked under the handle, so I had to stop. That's something I didn't anticipate. So this is giving me another practice of getting on this thing when I'm carrying a blooming great selfie stick. There we go. Yeah. So I've got a Lavia mic, but it's not wireless, it's just cabled into the Gopro, and I've got a loop of cable coming down near me. And I've got the Ninebot handle. You've got two handles on Ninebot. The one that keeps breaking, which is the original manufacturer's one, which lies across the top, and there's a second one that you can bolt to the front. And I've got the second one bolts to the front that sticks up, and the cable for the Lavia mic gets under the handle, and then you can't lift the thing up. So anyway, I'm happy with this. It's not as stable as using a shorter selfie stick that I'm used to using. I'm hoping that the perspective is a bit more interesting. So I hope it's worth it. And the stabiliser should give a more stable image. But you know, that's why we do these things, just for fun really. So it does work. Look at that. It's lovely down here. See, I'm talking about the wheel and the camera and my selfie stick, but forgetting about where I am. It's just beautiful down here. It's all wooded, a wide path, very few people, quiet, no wind, and you can go all the way down to the lake, and beyond the lake, if you want to, you can go down to Low Bar. although the track to low bar is somewhat funkier. I've done it on the King Song, but not quite so keen doing it on the Ninebot. Very nice. I nearly didn't come out today. The King Song after my last ride was down to 35%. We've got to put it on charge. So I put it on charge this afternoon. So when I came out this afternoon, I was intending to do this with the King Song 16X, but since the thing really needs to be charged, I stuck it on the charger and I thought, well, take up the Ninebot, why not? Yeah. One thing when it's so quiet and calm down here, if you go a bit too fast and you do get some chimes from the wheel because you're going too fast, you're going to hear them. Yeah, no, this is so cool. I don't know, I'm hoping the wheel's in there on a shot like that. In fact, coming up to the gate now, which is a bit narrow, clip a pedal on the side there will have me off into granite if I'm not careful, so I'm going to have to be a little bit careful through here. And we'll see how we go. Keep up a nice speed, we'll just go through the gate. And there we go. Yeah. There we are. Just can we go off again? Let's go off again. Could go around the park and the boating lake. You do that, step off. Right. Helston boating lake. Bit cheap. Put on with some assistance. Right. So that's just slowly that. But I used to practice here when I first got the Ninebot. Right. Got a swan. You might see him in a minute as you go past. Right.
That looks fun.
It is. Yeah, so just a lap round the park really. Very pleasant. It's in the afternoon now and I don't know, after 3 o'clock, but it's been a lovely day and it's still and you know, it's just fun, isn't it? Just go out for a quiet ride. Yeah, don't have to pedal. That. This is fun. I think you just, I mean, you just go round in circles. Right. Back the other way. There we go. Go back the other way. No fun having all the footage from the same direction, is it? Yeah, the trouble is that if I steer and start weaving, the boot gets a weave in it and it throws your buttons completely. Am I having as much fun as you? Okay, going the other way now. Back to the car, I think. Well, I think the selfie stick with the stabilise on it's proved to be a success anyway. So, thank you gents, there we are, there's the wheel.
Thank you.
Right.